Hello, today we are going to see the case of how a natural earthquake can end the life of many people. Few days ago, in the United States, the inhabitants and the travelers who were in the coastal area were able to evidence a series of events which caused the life of the real people. More of the 700 were the deaths registered, and there were many who are missing. Although police is already working seriously to find the bodies to be buried. In addition, in the damage to structures and buildings were much like landslides and damage on the base stairs. This has destroyed the business with before the creation of profits would be having to pay for this damage will in bankrupt. It is rumored the damage has approximate cost of $80,000.
Hello guys, my name is Juan Felipe Suelta and I am an ecologist. Normally I talk about some of these natural disasters. Some of them are caused by the human and some of them are caused by the nature. The one that today we are going to review is caused by both of them. Why? Because that tsunami was caused because of an earthquake, a natural cause that we already know. But why it was very dangerous? It was because the water level. What happens with the water level? It was caused by the global warming. Who will know that? Well, basically, the global warming is pretty dangerous. But why? We need to understand that. And what are the causes of it? The global warming is caused because of the greenhouse effect. Normally, the greenhouse effect is pretty important for our daily lives, or we will end like him, pretty bad death. It keeps us warm and safe and everything. If not, we will be just a piece of ice. So that's why we need it. But in excess, because some of gases that go to the atmosphere create a layer that basically prevents the heat from going out. So basically, the earth is absorbing more heat than it should be. Why? Some of the causes are, for example, this spray. It has some of the chemicals that are pretty dangerous. For example, methane, CO2, and also water vapor. In pretty high quantity, that could be pretty dangerous. So we need to keep a safe eye on it because if the earth keep the high temperature, then we are going to die. Because many of the ice is melting in the glaciers and the icebergs. We need to stop using these products and stop eating the fabric. Some of them are caused by us in our homes, some of them by factories. But we need to start a change. Use more reusable resources and stop it. For now, it's enough.
The principal environment consequence of this acontecimiento is that when it causes an earthquake, the tectonic plate the tectonic plates can be so rigid and can be affected with this earthquake. So can this form in a not long future a new earthquake that can affect more person. And when another consequence, environment consequence, urban environment consequence, can be that when it's an earthquake, the apartments can be can be down and can be broke the all the apartments. So we have to be careful when it's an airplane.
Okay, I'm going to talk about the consequences of greenhouse effect and the greenhouse gases inside the health or inside the body, the human body. Okay, first of all, pollution, especially the greenhouse gases, causes some negative consequences inside the body, like respiratory system problems in the heart diseases, lung cancer, and some allergies in the people. Greenhouse gases can affect all some systems in the body, but the more uh, affect are the respiratory system because we are inhaling all toxic gases like I don't know CO2, nitrogen dioxide that in some cases can produce die in the person, and the circulatory system that that the less levels of oxygen inside the body can cause some heart diseases, and can produce some types
Hello,
of
my name
cancer.
is Aquiles Castrovico, and I am going to be the analyst for today. And I am going to give you some tips for avoid the greenhouse effect. So, first of all, we need to take into account recycle. Why? Because in our garbage we can find materials and products like bottles, plastic, papers, and bags that we don't use but throw to the earth or the oceans, and this kind of material can be affect in the global warming. And so for this reason I think that it's very important to recycle, because we avoid the global warming, and also we can use that products or material in other moment. Well, another recommendation that I give you is the cans that have gases. Why? Because these type of gases that are in the cans um, be weaker the atmosphere, and this produce that the solar radiation be more strong. Also, I recommend you that try to don't use the cars or motorcycle or school bus, because that kind of um, vehicles have many gases. um, I think that you can go to the school or work um, in bicycle or in cars and motorcycle that work with energy, not with gases. That's all. I hope that you like it, and that's it.